I wanted to create a short video to explain about the works cited practice for this week. A few of you have emailed me saying you really weren't sure what the assignment entails. The purpose of this assignment is just to have you create a works cited page pretending that these three sources that I've given you are your sources. It says create a works cited page with three sources: a book, here's the book; a website, here's the website; and a database article, here's the database article, using the information below. Create a document with those three sources listed in alphabetical order as instructed by MLA. Now, first thing, you want to make sure that you have watched the MLA update video, because in 2016, MLA made a lot of changes, and maybe it's been a while since you've been in high school, or maybe you're honest and say, Ms. Truman, I didn't pay attention, or I just don't even remember doing a research paper in high school. And so this video shows you the new basic 9 parts of a works cited entry. So make sure you watch this short video. The guy talks fast, so you may need to pause it or rewind it. Then use the online writing lab, and it's a link right here as well. When you click on this, you will go to the MLA formatting style guide. So for example, the very first one has you do a works cited entry for a book. Well, you've got to find how to do that. We no longer have a handbook since we're using online educational resources. So if you look over here, MLA works cited page books, when you click on a book, it shows you the basic format of a book is last name, first name, title of the book, the publisher, and the date. So if I'm thinking about that, when I look back at my assignment, here's my author, here's my date, here's my title of my book, here's my publisher. So when I go to my Word document, and let me share that with you. So I've opened up Word and I've just typed in works cited. I have made sure that I've chosen Times New Roman or Arial. Make sure I have 12-point font because that's what MLA requires. And so for this one, it's going to be Edmonds, Megan, and the title of the book was Learning to Rely on Publisher's Discretion. Well, I'm just going to copy that from the assignment, go over here, and I'm going to paste it. And then I need to make sure it's in italics because that's the name of the book. And then the next thing is the publisher, and then the date. Is it 1998? I believe that's what it is. Yes, 1998. So I've done the first one for you. Now you may say, Mr. Truman already submitted it and I didn't do it right. I give you 2 attempts. So now that you've watched this video, if it makes more sense, then complete it and resubmit it. Now, once you've done them all, you need to make sure that they're in alphabetical order. So if you look at it, the first one was last name Edmonds. The second one was last name Stimmons. Well, she's going to go after that one. The article on the website, well, let's click here to look at it. It's by Lynn F. Jacobs and Jeremy Hyman. You've got 2 authors. You're like, okay, well, how do I do that? Go back to your Purdue Writing Lab. It will tell you how to do a book with more than one author, or in this case, it's an article, but you're still going to do that the same way. So you see that you invert the first name, but you don't invert the second one. I don't know why, it's just MLA rules, okay? So for that one, it's an online, what is it called? It's an online, it's an article on a website. So when you go back to your MLA, well, you're gonna be looking at the electronic sources because it's an online article. So scroll through there and find how to do an article on a website. I promise you, there's an example for every type of source imaginable that you're going to find, okay? Again, this is not meant to be a really lengthy assignment. I'm just wanting you to practice creating a works cited page, because starting next week, when you start your research paper, you're going to have to create a works cited page. And all this week is doing is kind of forcing you to watch that MLA video and look over the Al Purdue website and just do some practice, all right? Again, if you are confused, feel free to email me, send me a remind. If you want to log on to Blackboard, collaborate, and let's talk, that's fine as well. Many of you have said, Mr. Min, can I just call you? Yes, and I will share my phone number with you. And if you need to call me, I'm here to help you. I don't want you to be struggling or frustrated. Okay.